It has risen. Today, we're baking a cake. Step 1. Maybe that was in haste. The bowl to oven in minutes, and they're pretty cheap, making it a frugal option. I think you just need some milk and eggs or something. 30 minutes, pans, egg whites, and water. Just eggs. You can make a cake for like $3. But that's not right. I mean, we don't know what's in here. Alright, we do know what's in here. That's not the point. This is probably the cheaper way to make a cake. Probably the quicker way to make a cake. But have you really done anything? You might as well just go to the store and buy a cake. So my opinion stands. So I've never baked a cake from scratch before. And I refuse to do any Googling or look up anything. So, this is what I think I need. If my home ec education from 1998 is any good, I'm going to need some eggs, some butter, some milk, sugar, flour, baking powder, vanilla extract, need some Crisco for the pans or something. Then I'm going to cheat a little bit on the frosting. Or maybe not entirely, this is not homemade frosting, but it is canned cherry filling whatever. So I don't know where to start. But I did find this. La Cocina de Donna Adela. In Spanish, no less. From 1984. Good year. So I'm looking for cakes. Pastel, $2.99. Alright. Pastel de Nuez. Reston. Cake of the orange. Metric system bullshit. 200 grams. Grams! I found a recipe. Easy, everyday cooking. So, found a busy day cake. Has a bunch of stuff. Has some coconut oil stuff. We're not going to do that. We're going to make some substitutions and hastily measure things. This book was $19.99 new, but this was not gotten new. Goodwill. I was dedicated to not use the internet, and success. First, 1 1/3 cup of flour. Different recipes calls for a heaping cup or a flat cup. Maybe not a compressed cup, because I just grabbed it out of the bag. But I'm not that precise. It's 3/4 of a cup. I'm thinking, yeah, that's about right. 2/3 cup of sugar. That's 3/4, but extra sugar never hurt anybody. 2/3 cup of milk. Also hastily measured, but it is organic and on sale. 1/4 cup of butter. I didn't bother to warm this butter beforehand. Cut it off in chunks. That'll help it mix through. Good enough. 1 egg. And a teaspoon of vanilla. Yeah, it's about a teaspoon. It's important to use proper tools. That seems crazy thick. I forget something. 2 teaspoons baking powder? That's around 2 teaspoons, I think. So this seems like not a whole lot. I'm gonna double the recipe. Alright, I think we're good. Has 2 speeds. I'm using the low speed, keeping it under control. Ooh, that actually looks good. Oh man, there's way too much sugar in there. I can taste that. So I think what we're going to do is put in a bit more flour. Remix. And then put another egg, because I like eggs. And back to mixing. This happens to be a more reliable mixer than most. You can get the spatulas, or whatever you call them. Get them secondhand, Goodwill, garage sales. This was about 25 cents for 2. Now for the cake pan. I think we're going to need to bake more than one. Do it with the Crisco. Typically you'd use some sort of dispensing thing. Napkins will work. Toilet paper, although that kind of seems gross. Because you need to cook this thing good. Yeah, nice and greasy. I think we need more than that. Oh, it's only going to make one? It has risen. So I overcooked it a bit. Maybe? Well, we got a crusty edge. I'm going to sacrifice one to see how... Oh. Very thick. Very hot. Let's see how it tastes. It tastes like a heavy, very moist cake. So the goal was to see if we could beat the cake mix at the cake baking game. Which I don't think the answer is yes. We didn't beat it on cost, and I don't think we beat it on quality, though I suppose you could build a better cake. We didn't beat it on time, convenience, pretty much anything. But it is something we made ourselves. Looks like pretty airy, pretty big. That smell. Smells alright. Yeah, right there. Now, originally I was thinking about putting that strawberry filling on it. It looked like a cupcake or a thing. But now I'm not so sure. I think it's going to make a nice treat for the work week. I'll bring it in and have it as a dessert for my meals. A lot of sugar and other ingredients in here. But very heavy. In no ways, but much heavier than it should, I think. So we can't beat the cake mix people with the cake making game. But we can make a better cake. You're not limited to the pre-built cakes like this. With a cake like this, you have a cake like everybody else's cake. I want to make my own cake. I want to experience my cake. And although this may not be a good cake, actually it's probably a bad cake. Yeah, it's a bad cake. We made it ourselves, which is in a sense of accomplishment. Something to do on a Sunday evening. Something to do with your kids, maybe. There's many things that we can beat the house. A better deal than buying pre-mades as this cake mix. And we're certainly going to find those later. So far we found it's not orange juice, and it's not cake. Comments and complaints below. Thanks for watching.